And we're back with Let's Play Castlevania 64. From now on, I'm just going to be loading the game from the file screen as opposed to streamlining cutscenes from the end of the level to the start of the next level, because there's just too much work. And this feels more natural, you know. You'll save the game and then you load the game. Works out better this way, I think. We'll find that we're back here in the castle wall, but not for long. We're just going to jump straight to this castle gate and get out of here. Alright, we're outside. Now we make the approach to Castlevania itself. And we have another automatically closing gate. Who operates these damn things anyway? No big deal. We go forward, never back. We're the pawn in the game of chess. Dracula chess. And after that nice creepy panoramic view of the gothic looking gate, we are treated to a mini-boss fight right off the bat. 2 hellhounds right for the beating. They take a couple of hits from our whip and a couple of hits from the boomerang cross, and they're toast. Not terribly tough. But there's like 5 of these guys. So we're going to want to try and go over here and grab the gems while we still can. And we miss our mark. And get attacked by a bat. And there's another hellhound. No! Leave me alone! Bad dog! Heal! Heal, damn it! And he drops a nice shiny power-up for us to grab. And the gate opens mysteriously, because, seriously, this happens way too much. We'll just jump up here and, ooh, an invisible hidden platform. And a bat. Grab the second power-up and... Sucker! We're going to jump down here and fight these new hellhounds. These hellhounds spit fireballs, which makes them very annoying, but we're tougher than that. Oh, we're going to want this. Top open the last candle, grab another red jewel. Now you prepare to face the final hellhound. Skies darken as the Spectre hellhound approaches. Now this fight is really easy or really hard depending on how quick you are. And I took him out pretty quickly. But if you dawdle too long, he turns invisible, and that sucker just is impossible to beat once he turns invisible, because I don't think he ever turns back. You just have to blindly whip the air until, you know, get a lucky hit on him and kill him. We grab that roast beef that was sitting there in the filthy dirt, and we'll take a look around this neat little courtyard. We've got a fountain here with some items on it, but we can't get them yet. We've got more skeletons, of course. And we got tombstones. Here lies my beloved son, Henry. How sad. Not now, skeletons. We're trying to read sad obituaries. The tombstone is so damaged that it cannot be read. Well, screw you. I wanted to read who died there. Get out of here. I'm reading. Here lies my beloved wife, Mary. Oh, so sad. Yeah, I'm starting to think these skeletons are just jealous that they're all dead and buried here, and they don't have tombstones. Well, you know what? If you wanted tombstones, you should have been important in life. You clearly were not important. Moon card was hidden in that tombstone. Okay. How do you hide a card in a tombstone? Oh, we have a save point over here. Goody, 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 because we don't want to fight those hellhounds again. But first, a tombstone. Here lies the Lord of the Mansion, or Rye. Or Rye. That sounds French. What's a French guy doing as the nobleman in Hungary? Guess he must be a Habsburg. Okay, let's save our game. Enough bad history jokes for now. Alright, I'm truly sick of killing skeletons now, so let's get inside the goddamn mansion already. Go, Reinhardt, go! Go, Reinhardt, go! Hurry! Now, there's a funny thing about this mansion. Can you guess what it is? Does it look familiar to any of you? Maybe suspiciously familiar to another hit late 90s video game that had a spooky mansion in it? No. Well, intentional or unintentional, either by loving homage or blatant ripoff, there is no denying how much this villa looks just like the mansion from the Resident Evil games on the PlayStation. Granted, the villa is significantly shorter in length than the Resident Evil mansion ever was, featuring only one door that's locked from the other side, which is right there, and that's really about it. The otherwise completely linear level. No wandering around here. But here's something that Resident Evil never had. A vampire that crawls up on the walls and does ninja flips. You one ugly son of a bitch. Well, there's generic vampires in this game, and he certainly did not take a whole lot before he went down. Seriously, what the hell was that? One hit? Oh, I still hear him flying around. Go, my axe! You failed me. Oh well, let's hustle our butt upstairs and see what items we can find. Inside pots, we have red jewels. Inside sofas, we have purifyings. Inside this sofa, we have a comfortable place to park our butt. Oh yeah. But yeah, generic vampires show up in this game. I think this is one of the only Castlevanias where generic vampires show up as a recurring enemy. It's kind of weird that it took this long for it to happen. I mean, this game came out, like, what, 1999? Castlevania's been around since 1987? Oh well, no biggie. Oh my god. Look at that skybox. That's a thing of beauty. Let me go through this here door, and we behold a beautiful rose garden. Let's take a look. A carefully tended garden, filled with the fragrance of roses. Isn't that what I just said? And in here we have another Resident Evil look-alike room. And upstairs we have the main hallway of this level. We're going to be seeing this one a whole lot. 4 doors, let's go down the first one. Behind door number 1 we have a very fanciful looking baroque-ish sort of room. A row of chairs. And another purifying! Some previous residents. Nice paintings. There seems to be nothing useful here. And a whole lot of decorative things. A vase of beautiful paint. What? There's no vase there. You don't put paintings. What? We have a large jewel. A comfortable bed. I will admit, that is a comfortable looking bed. So lavish. Let's see what's behind this here door. It's Revolver Ocelot? Don't move. Not even a finger. Alright. You appear to be a genuine human. I'm Charlie Vincent, the mightiest of all vampire killers. You look like a villager. Are you lost in the forest? I am Reinhard Schneider. I have come to destroy Dracula. Don't talk nonsense. Leave Dracula to me. He's not the sort of opponent for an amateur like you. The vampire is not a foe to be taken lightly. I advise you to flee to safety now. Obstinate youth, I will give you one more warning. Leave this place without delay. Do you understand? Yes. At dawn, I spied a young woman in the rose garden. In the midst of this nest of foes, she was calmly tending the roses. I'm sure that's not advice for how to progress through the game at all. Anyway, we just met our first NPC, Charlie Vincent, Master Vampire Hunter, Revolver Ocelot wannabe, and overall stick in the mud. We don't see too much of him, but he is integral to the success of our story. If we take too long to defeat Dracula, he will be involved with the bad end of the game. I won't spoil it for you, but there you go. Something to look forward to. Maybe. I'm still up in the air about if I'm going to show off the bad end or not with a second playthrough. But we'll deal with that when we get there. A door-locked storeroom. It is locked. Well, let's try another door. What do we have in here? A graceful-looking living room. A chair. A chair! Really? A chair. Well, I guess I could sit in this chair. Okay, breaks over. And we examine this little hill statue, and we get a roast chicken that was hiding in the face of a tiger. Because isn't that where you hide your roast chicken when you don't want anyone to find it? And the stuffed wall mounts of dead animals? I mean, I know I do. I'm not the only one who does this, right? Right. There is a painting. It shows a garden. It looks like a blob of low resolution pixels to me, but maybe I just don't have the eye for art. And another roast chicken, this time hidden in a vase. And we have the storeroom key. Now we can go open that door, but we don't want to do that right now. Let's see what's behind these big double doors. A descending spiral staircase. And another cutscene. It's a roll of paper. What are you doing over there? You were at the base of the stairs a minute ago. It seems to be a contract, but it is so hard to read. Pray excuse me, but have you seen a scroll hereabouts? Ah, that's it. I thank you dearly. This is important for my business. Forgive my rudeness. My name is Renan. I am what you would call a demon. Wait. I am not an enemy. My role is to provide useful items for adventurers to the Dark Castle. It is shameful for a demon to be working, but one needs gold even in hell these days. Surely we were fated to meet. Whenever the need arises, use the scroll to summon me. Dear me, is that the time? We've talked too long. Remember, summon me whenever you need. So yeah, that was Renan, this game's arbitrary Castlevania shop mechanic. We just use the scroll item here, and we get a broken transparency effect because Project 64 is derpy. And then following that, we get a shop menu where we can buy stuff from Renan. Just sitting there in the air like a gangsta. We're gonna want to buy lots of these cure ampoules. We'll be needing them for the next level. Because there's poison all in that level. I hate it. And we have some leftover money, so we'll stock up on some healing items. Lots of roast beef! And we have a little bit of chump change left. So we'll probably just, just buy this roast chicken here. Now we're broke! Hooray! And we can buy Sun and Moon cars too. But we don't want those crappy things. And we examine this, and there's a purifying in the statue of armor. Alright, let's go through this here door. And we have more creepy, moody, atmospheric silence. Whoopee. Seems to be some sort of hedge garden. And giant shrubberies. Any items in the shrubbery? Nope. What about this one? Nope. They'll hide items in suits of armor, but not in shrubs. A sign saying the door to the maze is locked. Well, this is a big fat waste of time. Turn right around and go back inside the mansion. Villa. Thing. So that was a dead end, so we have to go check out other doors. So back to the main hallway. Back through the living room. Take the door closest to us. And we have another door down here. Maybe this holds the secrets we need. Or it could just hold a cutscene. Sure, okay. It's not like there's enough of those in this level. Help! This place swarms with demons! You have entered the castle of hell! What's the matter? What has happened? If you value your life, you will flee this place now.
You smell different from the usual adventurer. Come to me. I will taste your blood.
And it's the same freaking vampire fight from the beginning of the Villa, only he's a little tougher now. See? He took 2 hits. Oh, no, you're not getting away. Come here, vampire bat. Ugh! Gotcha. No running away this time. Reinhardt is seriously dense, though. He had to stare at that mirror for like 20 seconds according to the timetable on Camtasia Studio. How long does it take to realize you're staring at a vampire? A door marked Archives. It is locked. Well, maybe this level is more like Resident Evil than I thought it was. Nothing but locked doors all around. What do we do? We're at a dead end. Well, if you recall what Charlie Vincent did when we first met him, let's think back to that. Let's think back to, what, 10 minutes ago? Yeah. Ah, yes. At dawn, I spied a young woman in the rose garden. There we go, the rose garden. Remember that? Unfortunately, we had to be there at, like, literally dawn, like just before the sun comes up, in order to trigger the event we need to progress into the game. And it is only, according to our little clock up here in the upper left-hand screen, what, 8 o'clock? Yeah, it's 7 o'clock going on 8 o'clock. So we have a lot of time to kill. So, let's go do it! There's a secret outside the main Villa gate that we can check out if we're there at midnight, so, you know, it's on the way. It's the water fountain, I believe. Remember all those items stacked up at the very tippy top? Well, a pillar will come out of the ground if we are there at exactly midnight, and not a moment before or after. Also, this chandelier totally holds items. Let's throw crosses at it. Destroy lavish decorations. We have red jewels and purifyings and roast chickens and a cure ampoule I can't carry any more of, and some money. You know, I don't think I've even actually explained what all these purifyings are for. Well, you know, we've battled 2 generic vampires already. Here's a fun fact. See the status bar right up there at the top above the gold meter? You can become a vampire in this. It doesn't do anything. It's just a status ailment. I think makes daytime kill you, I guess? I don't know. And use purifying to cure it. A castle full of vampires is full of items that cures vampirism. Sure, okay, I'll buy that, I guess. Anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and show you endless amounts of waiting and killing time as we await this thing to go up, so time skip! And we're back with about 15 in-game minutes on the clock left. So we're just kind of chilling here. Grab a red gem I forgot to pick up. And up we go! Get out of here, ghost. We got lots of goodies. We got money, and a useless sun card. And we've got a roast beef, and we got some more money, and we got a useless ass moon card, and we've got a purifying. So we can stand up here with the ghost so it doesn't knock us down. We'll get a good view of the villa itself. Okay, there's an inconsistency with this villa. That room that leads to the garden. It's an open hallway, but here it's closed with a freaking window. Goddamn Dracula architects. And yes, I know, the whole, oh, this castle is a creature of chaos, your memories won't do you any good here, oh, from Symphony of the Night. You know, it's still lazy when it's inconsistent from the same game, you know? But again, in Castlevania 1, you could fall down a giant hole and not die to go to from one level to another, but normally falling down a giant hole would kill you. Yeah, see? See? It's supposed to be windows, but here it's an open hallway. Though, personally, I think the open hallway looks better. Got about 30 in-game minutes left until 3 o'clock, and 3 o'clock is the exact time that triggers the event we need to progress through the level. So we're just gonna chill out here, relax, and wait. Any second now. Reinhardt randomly decides to look at the flowers for once. We already examined these when we stepped into the room the first time at the beginning of the level, you dope. Hey, a girl! We didn't even hear you walk in.
I wish to water the roses. Please, step aside.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Rosa. I look after these white roses.
White roses? You are a vampire!
Have you no fear? None but vampires and demons live here. Wandering carelessly in this place will soon cost you your life.
I cannot disobey my father's teaching to never attack the weak.
Such sentimentality will cost you your life. I will forget I saw you. Flee now.
The destiny of my blood means I must destroy Dracula.
As you will. First, you must go to the castle archives. The key to the archives... Ah, yes. A previous adventurer took it. I can help you no more. Don't lose your life too quick.
You know, Reinhardt's kind of a dunce. He calls a vampire weak straight to her face. Not only that, but, what are you doing here? She said, oh, I'm gonna water the roses. Well, she just told you what she was gonna do. Hello? Anyway, previous adventurer. I wonder who it could be. Spoiler, it's Charlie. Charlie, you're sleeping on the job. World's greatest vampire hunter, people. Can I wake him up? Charlie! Hey! Wake up! I need your goddamn key! Well, he only gets up when the sun rises, and I'm not waiting, so this is probably the only time you're gonna see me use a sun card, because it's only like 2 hours into the future. There. See? Voila. Alright, Charlie, sun's up. Time to get up. Wakey, wakey. Hello? I had to probably leave the room and go back in. So I'll just step through the door. Give Charlie time to deal with his morning issues, I guess. Alright, that's time enough. Charlie, you better be awake. There's the man we know and love, walking aimlessly around the room.
The key to the archives. Ah, that must be the key I found in the rose garden. My intuition tells me it is worthless. Take it if you wish.
Okay, thank you very much, Charlie. We'll be going and using this, because it shows how much you know if you think it's worthless. Because, you know, it's the only way out of the villa. Unless you want to go back out the front door. Speaking of which, how did he get here before us? Like, the gate, the drawbridge was up. And there was the giant skeleton thing. And not only that, but he had to operate all the mechanisms in hoo-ha. So seriously, what the heck gives? Did he just, like, fly a helicopter in? Given there's motorcycles in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if there was helicopters. Alright, we're in the archives. We find another purifying. Many books, but none that appear useful. Maybe there's... I guess there wouldn't be one on vampire hunting. Or a Bible. Because Bibles are sub-weapons in Castlevania. Very, very mediocre sub-weapon, but a sub-weapon. There's the garden key. Finally! We can go out to the hedge maze now. I swapped out the cross for the holy water earlier because once we get into the hedge maze... we're gonna need this. Before we go and head out into the hedge maze, we need to go save our game, because what's coming up is a very difficult portion of the game. And you know, it would just really suck for me to die and have to do this level all over again, and it would suck for you guys to have to watch it all over again. Huh? Yeah. Alright, let's go save our game. Save crystal! Or I could get a purifying out of the statue. Yeah, sure. God, how many purifyings is that? I must have a full inventory of them now. I haven't had to buy a single one. This is ridiculous. I think I'm gonna have to call it quits though once we get to the hedge maze, because we're only halfway through the level. Yeah, I know, right? The hedge maze is literally half of the other level. It'll probably be another 20 minutes, and my timetable says we're already at 25. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna make a save state right in front of the gate to the hedge maze, and I think this is what we'll call it quits. We'll be picking up right at this here spot on the next episode of Let's Play Castlevania 64. Thanks for watching, everybody, and stay tuned.
What is this? Wow, what a mansion! Blood. Hope this is not Chris's blood. It's Forrest. Oh my God.
It's awful!